So I just realized what they're doing, what the podcasters are doing, what the mainstream media is doing, and what the little followers for Musk are doing. His little minions. This is why they have all of these podcasters. So they knew they couldn't beat Trump. So they needed to this was planned. This was so designed to make Musk look like the president, even though we all know nobody elected him. Even though Trump hasn't even given him it's not an appointed seat. It's a position for 16 months or something. Okay, he has no authority to do anything. Okay, but he's really taking that high because he knew this was so designed so that you would see Musk as more important. That's what all the podcasters were designed for. That's why none of them, even the ones that said that they supported Trump, they really didn't. They didn't. They just they were ones that came on board with Trump later, okay? And even then some of them but it was designed. Have Musk get chummy with Trump, pay some money and then get some position that's not even any position at all, and then run around and have the mainstream media and the podcasters rave about how Elon Musk is the second coming of Christ, because that's how bad they are. And then, of course, now I've had two people tell me, I'm gonna tell Musk, I'm gonna send this to Musk. You can send Musk anything you want. His ass is under the thumb of Trump. Trump knows exactly who he is. And I will guarantee with my life, that Trump doesn't support him. But it's perfect. It's perfect. Like when Trump takes people down, he takes them down in a whole section. He doesn't just take one down. He takes them all down. He takes a whole block of them down. Because never again would I trust any of the podcasters because of what they did. And you know what? They were tricky too, because they'll give you so much truth that you think, well, you do this back and forth. Not anymore. Now they're so obvious. They're so obvious. And now Elon, has his little minions out there to do his bidding for him if anybody is online saying anything against him. Look, I don't have to like Elon. I didn't vote for Elon. But that side, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying, the mainstream media and the podcasters. That's why they've been, since the election, all they do is promote Musk. Because that's what they want to highlight more. This was designed. This was so designed. Trump knew it too. That's why he put him in. Because I'll never trust those podcasters again now because of what just low character people they are to do this to the American people. I don't care if you like the fact that I like Musk or not. I did not, he was not on the ballot. I didn't elect him. And it's nauseating but you know what? This will forever destroy the podcasters and the mainstream media, because when people see it, you're just disgusted with it. Because all they do is carry on about Elon Musk. And then you have your mainstream media that's going as far as to say he's the president. Yeah, no. He's Trump's whipping boy, though. Sorry if you don't like that, but it's true. Yeah, I mean, all these people are cozying up to him because it's Trump that has the power, and Trump knows it. But Trump's ego said, isn't that fragile. It's Elon Musk's ego that can't handle it. That's why he's got to make all these waves. Half the stuff he's doing, he doesn't have any right to do. He's just wanting to cause chaos and in our country. But then, he wasn't born here. I don't think he has any love for America. Nor do I think the podcasters do. They just they likely have all been to a freak-off party, would be my guess. Yeah, I think the public should realize that there's a lot more people that have been, whether they wanted to have connections to Epstein or Diddy, they have. Because there's absolutely no reason that these people should be pumping up Elon Musk. We voted for Trump. Trump's the one that sacrificed. Trump's the one that has good deeds and is doing something about trafficking. Yet that's the other thing. That's why none of them will talk about what he was doing with trafficking. Like today I was hearing how, and you're going to see this more and more, how because RFK Jr. is in, and he's another shill, but it's good. You're going to start seeing all it's going to be about is health now. We're going back into that. And you're supposed to believe, because the podcasters are saying it, that this next pandemic, I heard this on Tucker's recent interview. I forget who the guy was. And he was saying, no, we really have to worry about these, these pandemics out there. And I thought, well, they're doing exactly what they did before. The globalists are in full operation. They're all your podcasters. They're all your mainstream media. Man, do they, I will say this, they certainly coordinate quickly with their tactics, but that's about all they're good for. And then the other thing that is really disturbing is how RFK Jr. has carried on about fixing your children's health. Yeah, you'd think that he would talk more about how the best way you could fix children's health is by eradicating the child trafficking stuff. But see, that's all the stuff they don't want to talk about. Just like during Trump's first term, that's what they're doing now. And because they're all too afraid to talk about that, it tells you they're likely all tied to it. There's a lot more people tied to that than you realize. Oh, by the way, TikTok is getting even more dictator-like. Yeah, a couple of my accounts are like this now. This is new, post restricted. So they have 18 posts of mine on this channel that they're restricting. So they're not taking them down. They're just shadow banning them, a lot like what Musk does on X. So the globalists are really just pushing back hard now, because this is new. Usually they just give you the violation or take you down and you can appeal it. Now it's this. So yeah, 18 videos. And one of those videos is just, it's a news article from 2019. Oh, but it says how Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Sergey Brin, all the tech people, how they had a private meeting with Epstein. It was a short video I put up to the song Blinded by the Light, and they took it down. So I wasn't even saying anything in that. I was just showing a headline. And I put at the bottom of it that don't be blinded by the false light. Donald Trump's number one, or something about how his goal was to end trafficking and child abusers. And they took it down. So this is what they're doing now. So I could really care less if TikTok goes away, because they're a bunch of globalists doing this. Who needs this crap in America? You can get this same shit on X.